the Rapperholic, we heard Stonebwoy called King Sack and sang him a verse. We'll see if you know it, but it sounded something like this. You see the difference? We say, me, I'm about to lead where you about to follow. Sack was like, huh? I go mafia, yeah, the song go, bid it. Me and they follow quick. Get off my line. Pepper them be the shitter, the viafa, azamuito. Are you Michael Yuko? I mean, that was Stonebwoy singing his verse to Saturday after the Rapperholic show. But before Stonebwoy's call, we understand Ponobio was on the line, and he was like in sack. The response was a bossy, huh? Debbie, I'm a catcher, say, Obia when the master, someone to. Guys, welcome to your satirical show. Oh, is it a continental show? No, it's a satirical show. Backpage. My name is Caleb Kudah. Look, Rapperholic concert is on our radar today as Ghana's most celebrated braggart fails to brag. And D2R, the official Christmas party, is also on our agenda. We'll reminisce how the good old prior literally swept patrons off their feet in the Nebuchadnezzar's oven. Later on, we will justify why we think Nana Pia Mensah #1 should be appointed Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority by this government instead of being vilified by all and sundry. And also, if you are dating any staff of the Office of the Special Prosecutor, hang on, we'll show you what is ahead of you. So then, when we are back, Backpage. So welcome back to the biggest continent. Oh, I make this mistake again. I mean, satirical show Backpage, right? I am Caleb Kudah. Now, a tweet by perhaps Ghana's biggest act, Sarkodie, announcing that tickets for this year's Rapperholic concert were sold out, but still went on to indicate more tickets were in print for interested patrons, should have given us all a premonition of what was to come. Many discerning followers were shocked as their superstar drove against the traffic of logic to even say such a thing. For the benefit, for the avoidance of doubt, the expression sold out simply means to have all available tickets or accommodations sold completely. So if there were no longer available seats, why print more tickets? Well, maybe that's how to keep the "you know some money don't be problem" mantra. That's how to probably keep it relevant. And yeah, so it was money, not be problem, over relevance. Well, even then, you've got to admire those of us who love Bede. Truly, we love him. We threw caution to the winds. We flew to Accra's International Baking Center in droves on drones to enjoy the best of our chief advisor. Now, it didn't take long for the shock to unfold. While many were, fast baking at where they thought is now Accra's International Baking Center, they were told in a welcome address that they are rather at Accra's International Baking Continent after all showed here. And no any Rapperholic. I mean, slips. Grammatical slips there. And errors are inevitable. But you see, Ghanaians are saying it is unacceptable when it comes from the grammar queen who allegedly blocks people on social media even for the slightest grammatical errors. And wait, as an Nkunta Bosu instead of 200 seconds? It's less than 2 minutes. Anyway, there was something funny. The funniest part was the response. She was like, I wonder what these people are saying. Take a look at it again. You know, after this, many of the people who were watching and those who were there said, I wonder if you think that we not go throw you, Saga, really? But the truth is that SAC Nation aficionados won't be bothered, right? They were waiting for their king, but oh God, save the king. As keen followers of the Kanta disc tracker discovered to their shock, their king was not only distraught, but he was distracted to the extent that he seemed to have forgotten his own lines. God, save the king. Did you see how King Sako was dancing? It was like a women's movement leader in some Pentecost church. It was so funny. Okay, oh back with me, King Sako, back with me, oh. But wait, many will forever remain grateful to King Sako. Honestly, many will forever remain grateful to him for bringing in the good old arts who treated them to nostalgic tunes. Certainly, that was a serious performance by the veteran highlight musician Abrantie Amachi Dede. The fascinating and ironic thing is how the old arts, had so much energy, engaged the audiences so well, as compared to, the main champion of the night, who was so tired and weak and was just nodding. I mean, kudos to Abrantie Amachi Dede. And, for the fresh BB recruits, it was certainly an opportunity of a lifetime that they will live to forever cherish and be grateful for. But just maybe, just maybe, Rapperholic 2018 is or will be a Midas touch that will strike some humility into Ghana's fastest growing, untouchable economic success guru, who in recent times issued a veiled threat to meet the president of the nation to teach him, how to turn the economy around or release a diss track against the government. Maybe in the coming days he will reflect on yesterday and say, if I can forget my own lyrics, then managing the nation of divergent people from divergent backgrounds may not be as easy as I think. We are sure, very sure, that in his reflective moments, he will pay heed to manifest no shortcut to heaven, especially on Brafo's part. No shortcut to heaven. This Anyway, what's in my own? Let's take a break at this point. When we return, there is more on Backpage.
Wherever the weekend sporting action happened, we will bring it to you here on Scorecard. Every goal, every dunk, every punch, the winning strides, and the winning volleys. All of the weekend's action in one place. Scorecard, every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. prompt on CTTV. Catch the best of Christmas entertainment this holiday season with these family movies from 24th to 30th of December. Holiday Baggage, Chilly Christmas, and A Husband for Christmas, right here on City TV.
Welcome back to Backpage on City TV. I am your host, Caleb Kudah. There have been a number of Christmas parties and concerts, but the only one Ghanaians often remember is the official Christmas party, December to remember. And by some funny things, I don't know what to describe it, but very often and every year, patrons are always waiting for last-minute tickets. And guys, get it when we say our tickets are sold out. They get sold out 3 clear days to time. And for those of you who wanted free tickets, here's a special shout-out to you. I'll review it so you can have a taste of glory divine. Basically, December to remember was a buffet of tasty music that satisfied hungry and stressed patrons from months of hard work amidst a dry Christmas. For many, the broom that was scattered abroad many years ago swept clean the auditorium with excitement upon their comeback. There was nothing like this. There was indeed nothing like prayer. They were amazing. The only problem, it's not a problem, but the prayer of many is that prayer will completely quit smoking the weed of division, and instead they should smoke the peace pipe and stay together so that they can release more hits in the future. But, December will certainly be remembered for the sterling performances of the Wonder Kids. First, take a look at Kitty. I give you my heart and but you play me for a fool. That was Kitty, the girl dumb sugar, as they call him. Now let's look at rock star Kwame Eugene.
So they are trying to separate the love that I'm having for you, but they don't know I'm so into you. Now I realize so it will be you. Hey, everybody go! They cause it. They cause it. So my baby forgetting my ears. They causing confusion. They causing confusion. So my baby forgetting my ears. When everybody underrates you, my girl, I go they appreciate you. And you know I can't ever hate you. I'm about the mother.
Kitty, no. Hey, that was Kwame Eugene. Now, seeing Tick, right? Tick was on the stage. Seeing him perform was ticklish for many. And the audience responded to him with warmth. But when Kwame Eugene joined him on stage, The audience seemed to say to take, I like you, but I like Kwame Eugene. I like you, but I love Kwame Eugene. It was a Kwane sort of story. Take a look at it. You know, in all this, with Tick's performance, there was one concern I had. I kept hearing him say, a Jew? A Jew? And I don't know if he was insulting me. So when he sings and he gets me, I just keep quiet and watch him. But I was in the auditorium with an engineer friend. He was shocked that just when he was trying to reach out for his phone to get some videos of Sister Debbie, her performance was over. Well, I told him to let Sister Debbie be. He never attended entertainments back in school. He always thought that those of us who went for entertainments were non-serious students. But now, Sister Debbie earns like 3 months of his salary in the 3 minutes performance. And he was complaining. It's a kakalika world, my brother. We just take it like that. But, let's talk about Wendy Shea. Wendy Shea, I think Wendy Shea did her best. She sang, she danced, she showed us what her mama gave her. But some people seem to ask who she is as an artist. And this time, journalists were not bold enough to re-echo their question. Shey, if you ask her and thunder fire you, where do you gain? Anyway, so Wendy Shea was also there. Wendy Shea, well done. Meti, and also Kwatia, sorry. Say yes, sorry you. I'm sorry, you knew. And thank you for your performance anyway. We are looking forward to brighter days ahead for you. Bonabio gave a good account of himself. He seemed to have prepared a transition for Stonebwoy. But I guess Stonebwoy wanted a mass entry. Well, he got it. But he found out that after prayer, only Beam Nation citizens were waiting for him. And to them, he gave the Last Supper. And boy, it was great. Beam to the world, beam to the world. That was beam there. Some people say, yeah, it was okay. Others say it was great. Well, obviously, Pius stole the night. But like I said, for the Beam citizens, it was a great moment of communion. Honestly, it's a shame that we neglect the Accra International Conference Center and leave it to be the way it is. It was hotter than Nebuchadnezzar's oven. But even event organizers pay so much to rent that space. And anyway, I can understand. Perhaps by building the National Cathedral, we won't need the Accra International Conference Center any longer. Did you get it? Yeah, so Charlie, stop complaining. Baby, stop complaining. I go build cathedral for God. But I build that with my boo that he proof. Yeah, I mean, no, honestly, the Accra International Conference Center is a shame to us. It's not in the best of shapes. It's not good. And I was shocked that this is the place where we've held all the big talks, the Ghana Beyond Aid conversations. I was honestly flabbergasted. And this is the place where we've laid all our greats who passed in state for the rest of the nation to come and watch. Is it the same thing they went through? Or organizers have to spend a lot more to, provide air conditioning there. Again, honestly, it's not cool. Shame on us. Let's go for a commercial break. This is Backpage on City TV. I am Caleb Kudah. We'll be right back.
Catch the best of Christmas entertainment this holiday season with these family movies from 24th to 30th of December. Holiday Baggage, Chilly Christmas, and A Husband for Christmas, right here on City TV.
Welcome back. This is Backpage on City TV. I am Caleb Kudah. Now, if you are dating a staff of the Office of the Special Prosecutor and you intend to tie the knot anytime soon, brace yourself for a rigorous vetting process. So, Parliament approved the Operations Regulations legislative instrument of the Office of the Special Prosecutor, whatever that means. It's however refreshing to know that Parliament was divided over this clause for potential spouses to be thoroughly vetted before they marry. So let's imagine together how the experience will be like you're going to have a special vetting with a special prosecutor. You are not lucky in your case. You are dating the special executive assistant to the special prosecutor himself. And this law is now in effect. So you are in his office for the special vetting. Mr. Martin Amidu is peering at you through his glasses. And he asks you, so you want to marry my special executive assistant? You say, yes, sir. He turns to your fiancée and says, you really want to marry him? And she says, yes, please. Then he asks, how many times have you known each other? And your lady says, 6 years, sir. I said, how many times have you known each other? And still she's lost and she imprises herself. He said, 6 years, please. And then she goes like, are you a charismatic or you're a Catholic? And she says, I am Pentecostal. Yes, please. Now Mr. Amidu says, that is even better because you should understand my question. How many times have you known each other? And she goes like, Kojo, it looks like when your mother died, we knew each other. And he said, no, Agosia, it was when you lost your last job. That's the first time we knew each other. And this argument could go on and on as to how many times you've known each other, where you've known each other, what started the knowing. I'm sure the special prosecutor would have been tired by now. He will finally look at you both and say, so, on your wedding day, will you say, I do, or you say, I have done? I do or I have done because, really, it shouldn't be anything scary given how sensitive the Office of the Special Prosecutor is. Vetting for criminal records and issues bordering on loyalty, confidentiality shouldn't be a big deal at all. I don't think it's going to be anything scary. So that's what we are learning. If you are dating any lady at the Office of the Special Prosecutor, be ready to be vetted by the citizen vigilante himself, now Special Prosecutor, who is still occupying a very small space somewhere in the capital. Now, so I said the special prosecutor thing is not a big deal. What's rather proving to be a big deal is for customers or investors of men's gold to get their monies back. Those who once blamed the government for interfering in the thriving business of a citizen now want the government to intervene. And yes, men's gold investors are worried too many people are judging them that they are greedy.
We want to tell the president is that his silence on our issue is giving us a cause to worry. His silence on this men's gold issue, because he's a president for all of us. President, sworn to the good people of Ghana that he's going to be a president for everybody, irrespective of what? And protect, irrespective of your political affiliation. But it seems that the government is deliberately trying to do everything possible to create a loot and share our investment at men's gold.
I almost asked if you were serious. I mean, but it's not like when you're investing your money there, you consulted the president. So what has the president got to do with this anyway? Many Ghanaians, Mr. President, are saying that let's not spend a dime, not a coin of our taxpayers' money on men's goddess. No, we won't tolerate it this time. But guys, like joke, some of you had so much money. We never knew, like 760,000 Ghana cedis. And you didn't help Kojo Bonsu buy his nominations and his filing forms? Like all the money that was like some 42,000 Ghana cedis? No, I'm sure Kojo Bonsu must be very emotional anytime he hears, I mean, no. Why some people wicked so? Joe boy. Why some people wicked so? Well, Joe boy, it's unfortunate you didn't have that much of money. But you see, I tend to disagree with those who say Nam1 should be arrested, blah, 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 all of that. If anything, we should thank him for helping some married couples finally know how much their spouses ever had or have. Yeah. And we should also impress upon the government to appoint Nam1 as Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority. At least some deputy will do. You know, because the man has been able to convince church leaders to keep some church leaders to keep annual harvests, which we are often told is meant for God. They want to keep the money with Nam1. And as if they don't even trust God to keep his own money, they have taken in his name anymore. And you see, with Nam1 as the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Ghana Beyond Aid will be mission accomplished. I mean, our budget deficits will be a thing of the past. All this will be done without any stress. He will simply say to, taxpayers or people who have been defaulting, we will convert your taxes into bars of aurum utalium. Or is that not how you people say it? Aurum utalium. And you will see the magic. The Nam1 factor. The Nam1 magic. Suddenly people will be paying taxes like something. Mr. President, I think you should consider that proposition. Making Nam1 Commissioner General or Deputy of the Ghana Revenue Authority. While we consider that, this is all time will make for us on this exciting edition of Backpage. Thank you for making time. Do want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, City TV G8 Backpage. Follow me on Facebook as well, Caleb Kudah, and on Twitter is @Caleb Kudah. Thank you for making time. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you.